The report says evidence suggested the president knew he couldn't keep the classified info, but he had, quote, strong motivations to do so, viewing the notebooks of classified info as, quote, highly private and valued possessions. Special counsel's report also says
this is 93 North. There's several cruises that went up ahead, so either it's a serious accident or something going on. Actually, I think there's something behind me now. I'm going to try to pull to the right, let him go by. Tow truck right behind him. According to the radio, there's an accident down there in the left-hand lane. So we'll see what's going on when we get down there. Let's see what we got going on down there when we get up there. All-wheel drive traffic on the threes. What's happening, Gina? New crashes coming in all the time right now, Nicole. We're not out of the woods yet, and literally we have a car off into the woods right now on 495 northbound at Route 1 in Plainville. We are getting word that there are no injuries involved. We'll keep you updated on that, but something for folks to watch out for. Another crash as well. It's going to slow you down. Another one south of town on 93 southbound at 138 in Canton. You're stretching back to 37 as a result. At 24 slow off of 93, down to the footbridge. To the north of town, clearing a crash on Route 3 northbound by 129 in Chelmsford, and then on 93 northbound is very heavy from Roosevelt Circle to a crash at the Cloverleaf. Last we heard, it was off in the left-hand lane. We have southbound Curiosity delays as well, and then after that on 93 northbound 125 to 133, 95 your 128 northbound ride is slow from 3A to the Cloverleaf with that crash on 93. The turnpike's going to slow you down still from Cambridge Street. That is how they call them crashes. They don't call them accidents anymore.
Downtown Boston's getting better on the Second Bridge. Still a little slow though as you make your way onto the expressway. Stop and go to Freeport. Onto the split to Granite. On the northbound side, it's still heavy from Mass Ave into the tunnel. It's heavy from Sullivan Square to Roosevelt Circle as you continue that ride northbound out of the city. And we're getting word of a crash in the Lancaster stretch on 2 westbound before Route 70. Gina Tempesta, WBZ's traffic on the 3. Alrighty, at least the weather is cooperating. It's not bad out there right now at all. Clear skies. Tomorrow, times of sun and clouds, a bit warmer than it's been, and a high pushing 50. Saturday, very warm for this time of year. Mix of sun and clouds. Could have a couple pop-up showers later in the afternoon through the evening hours. But again, that mild weather is going to be one of those days. Open up the doors and the windows. Get that fresh air in. We're pushing 60, potentially hitting a record high. Sunday, not quite so warm, but still pretty mild. A mix of sun and clouds and a high near 50. 38 degrees in Nashua, New Hampshire. Seeing 42 in Auburn, Mass. 38 in Providence, Rhode Island, and in Boston at 6:35. It is clear and 38. Among all the Super Bowl commercials for cell phones and snacks and gadgets and who knows what else, you might see something local and familiar.
The Mass Lottery has a 15-second ad for the Super Bowl featuring, you guessed it, Taylor.
That's right, it's Taylor. Shane Taylor from our marketing team.
Gotcha. Sorry, Swifties, Taylor Swift was not the one to show off the new Lifetime Millions game.
Wait, what is this for?
It's a $50 scratch ticket with a grand prize of $1 million each year for life, a guaranteed minimum of 20 years. The cash option is $15.4 million. Multi-million-dollar prizes. Playing this one. Jay Villette, WBZ, Boston's News Radio.
3 days out.
Over 30 law enforcement agencies are helping to secure the Super Bowl, including weapons of mass destruction, cybersecurity, and bomb experts. Fighter jets and Black Hawk helicopters will be in the air. NFL Chief of Security Kathy Lanier says
There is no known specific or credible threats to the game or any of the events surrounding Super Bowl.
asked if Taylor Swift being at the game and threats that have been made against her will alter security at all. Law enforcement saying no because security will be so high already. Alex Stone, ABC News.
Now at 6:37, the state says its newest shelter for migrants and homeless residents is already close to capacity. The Milnea Cass Rec Complex in Roxbury was flipped to a shelter on a temp basis till June. A spokesperson for Governor Healy telling WBZ-TV that they are continuing to look into other safety net sites. And tonight, the Globe reports one of those sites could be right by the Fort Point Channel. This office building on Farnsworth Street is owned by the Unitarian Universalist Association. Meantime, the American dream is not owning a rent payment, it's owning a home. A lot of people's rent payments could be keeping us on the ownership sideline.
Having trouble making rent? You aren't alone. New data from Harvard University finds almost 22.5 million Americans couldn't afford theirs in 2022. That's a record number. Most spending more than the recommended 30% of their income on housing. The study also finds the number of affordable units with rent $600 a month or less dropped to 7.3 million that year, about 2 million fewer than a decade earlier. Daria Albinger, ABC News. It is 6:38, time for Bloomberg Business.
Snoop versus Walmart. Broadus Foods, co-owned by Snoop Dogg and fellow rapper Master P, has sued Walmart and cereal maker Post Foods. The company's stock rooms and off the shelves. Seconds ahead of Wall Street's closing bell, the S&P 500 ever so briefly crossed the line, rising to 5,000 for the first time ever. But it didn't stick the landing, ending up 3 points on the day to 49.98, enough for a new all-time closing high. Dow rose 49, also to an all-time high. Nasdaq gained 37. Andrew O'Day, Bloomberg Business on WBZ Boston's News Radio.
You didn't know that your smart speaker can play the news? You're not very bright, are you? No, I'm not. Now you know. Tell yours to play WBZ News Radio on iHeartRadio. Was it this party, Inspector? I may be able to help with that.
This winter, all your favorite detectives are streaming on BritBox.
This traffic's backed up like, you know, at least a mile or so. So it's backed up pretty good.
Was it an accident? Was it love? Father Brown?
What did he look like?
And more. Once you start investigating, you won't want to stop. We're done. When I say we're done, stream your favorite detectives only on BritBox. Start a free trial at BritBox.com. Ew, gotta get rid of this old
Yeah, southbound side is not too bad. It's moving. So the southbound side is moving. It's just the northbound side. I'm not quite sure what exit we're at right now. I think we're at exit like 23 maybe. We'll have to see when we get up there. Maybe next exit is probably 23. 23 or 24, one of those two.
Don't be impressed when you hear someone settle their case.
Actually, it looked like 27. So next exit coming up is like 27.
And can never work again. All law firms are not the same. To see what your case may be worth, go to forthepeople.com and look at our verdicts and settlements for cases just like yours. Look before you leave. Hire the right lawyer. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com or an office near you.
Are you a business owner, CEO, or responsible for marketing? If you are, iHeartMedia can help you reach your goals and find new customers. We reach more consumers in your target area than anyone else. And we can give you access to those potential customers more cost effectively. Across radio, podcasting, and social. We'd love to show you how iHeartMedia can work for you.
So this is the Monville Ave exit. Stoneham.
Attention anyone that owes money to the IRS. The IRS has restarted aggressive enforcement actions against taxpayers.
You might not be able to see it from here, but
Suspended for COVID. If you owe $10,000 or more, you must hear this because now is the time to clear your IRS tax debt. A
That's
special
right.
toll-free number has been established so you can stop penalty fees, avoid liens, levies, and other hostile measures by the IRS. Call Tax Relief Helpers right now at 800-374-2103. Tax Relief Helpers will provide you with the maximum protection afforded by law.
I got behind on my taxes and owed $48,000. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I called and they got my bill lowered to just $3,500.
I owed $87,000 in taxes, and it was scary. I got the amount I owed down to just $3,500. I saved $83,500.
If you owe money to the IRS, don't wait another day. Call 800-374-2103 right now before the IRS enforces liens, levies, and other aggressive measures. The call and consult are absolutely free. Call now. Call 800-374-2103. 800-374-2103. 800-374-2103.
You don't think about life insurance, but we went to SBLI.
This is probably the worst I've seen it in a while.
You'll think about
I
life
mean,
insurance. SBLI
all it takes is a small little accident to
So think about
bottleneck
SBLI.
everything up.
Call 888-GET-SBLI.
Sports now on WBZ News Radio.
It'll be a battle between the two top teams in the NHL tonight when the Bruins host the Canucks at 7. And for B's defenseman and Vancouver native Parker Wotherspoon, he grew up a die-hard Canucks fan. He told reporters today his dad still has season tickets, and he was at Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals in 2011 when Boston won.
Yeah, that was tough. It was weird. Like, I remember when...
By the time we get down to that location, they should be clearing up out of there. So they should be clearing up out of there pretty
The
soon.
Bees also announced that Matthew Potter's rookie season is over after he had shoulder surgery. Jim Montgomery said today they talked a lot about what was best for the 19-year-old.
You know, next year he's going to have a full summer to get prepared for next year. If we waited, then the summer gets compromised.
Ryan Antonelli, WBZ, Boston's News Radio.
It is 6:43. It's time for traffic and weather together. Subaru retailers of New England, all-wheel drive, traffic on the threes. Oh gosh, Gina, where do we start?
We're going to start with a
Unlocked.
crash coming in right now. Nicole, surprise, surprise. is
Zero.
In a tough spot, though, on 95, your 128 southbound right at the turnpike in Weston, so expect delays there. And we're still seeing some heavy-duty delays as well to the north of town on 93 northbound Roosevelt Circle.
Frequency mode.
To that crash on 93 on Route 1 northbound, we have word of a new crash coming in by Main Street to watch out for in the Saugus stretch. Turnpike still heavy from Cambridge Street to Newton Corner, and then a little bit past the 95 as you make your way past the Weston Police Barracks. We do have a crash to the west of town in Lancaster on 2 westbound before 70 to watch out for there, and then to the south of town we have a car off the roadway on 495 northbound before Route 1 in Plainville. Slow on 93 southbound from an earlier at 138, although it's starting to get better, and still very busy in the downtown stretch if you're headed northbound into the city split to Granite Mass Ave into the tunnel, heading out of the city tunnel with Freeport East Milton to the split. This report is sponsored by Amtrak. No one does travel like Amtrak. That's because now more kids ages 2 to 12 ride for 50% off. So not only will you travel comfortably, you'll save too. Book now at Amtrak.com. Restrictions apply. Gina Tempesta, WBC traffic on the 3. Okay, for the rest of the evening, it will stay nice.
Based. Feeling better, honey? Honey? I'll take that as a yes. Try NyQuil Support. Menu. Menu. Channel mode. Block.
inside about another 200 yards. So you guys can't make it out yet, but as we get down there, you'll be able to see where it is. On the, look like it's on the left-hand lane.
Workers have been through a lot recently with an increase of assaults on bus operators.
There are like 2 cruisers and look like maybe 1 or 2 tow trucks.
Celebrate them and have these cute little Valentines.
The Valentines say things like, I couldn't choose a better Green Line operator, and thanks for going the extra mile. Outside the Orange Line, I'm Emma Friedman, WBZ Boston's News Radio.
The Healy administration announcing almost $6.5 million in grants for nonprofits working in partnership with the Massachusetts Department of Correction and Sheriff's Offices. The money will provide re-entry services for 18 to 25-year-olds returning from incarceration. And the governor's office says the grant recipients deliver promising and evidence-based programming, helping young adults avoid future contact with the criminal justice system. That program also funding a technical assistance provider. Their role will be to assist the program sites with training and evaluation tools and data analysis.
Like somebody's coming in the right-hand lane. Look like an ambulance on the right-hand side.
Cabinets with Narcan have been installed around the city of Lynn.
They are in high-risk
They're probably going
areas
somewhere else
where,
though.
Overdose happen more frequently, and we got that information through the data collected through the police station.
That is Candace McClory, the city's opioid program specialist. I spoke with her today. She told me access to Narcan really can make a difference, and they're seeing that difference in the number of ODs in Lynn.
Or maybe they are going over there. They look like they're switching lanes. Can't really tell what's going on.
Where you can scan and it sends you to a video.
No, like they just,
of an Narcan training, so show you
they
how
might
to
have just
use
cleared because everything is moving. It's look like the cruisers and everything just pulled out.
So if you have to administer rescue rest, you can do that protected.
She says it doesn't matter if the Narcan. She says you can go to the
Yeah, everything must have just cleared.
Narcan for free, no questions asked, whenever you need it. Now, artificial intelligence seems to be taking over. Times for good, sometimes not.
Everybody's
Windsor has forward using the technology.
everybody's moving back as normal. Like the tow trucks and everything just pulled up. They're about maybe 100 yards in front of us, maybe. Everything's moving pretty good right now, so. Go down a little further. Look like that tow truck's in the second lane now. He might have just took that exit right there. This is where you see all the aggressive drivers. So you're just gonna be on the lookout for the drivers that abruptly change lanes. Traffic's moving pretty good, so not much else to see but an open road. Traffic's moving about 60 miles an hour right now, which is not too bad. Jeep in front of me, he's kind of strangling 2 lanes at the same time, which is not good. I see what he did. That car is driving too slow, so that's why he went around that vehicle. This car in front of me is kind of going too slow to be in that lane, that's why. guys, that's pretty much it. We're smooth sailing, making our way all the way down the road. Amazing how that one accident can bottleneck the whole expressway. Might have been a lot of curiosity lookers as well, but that's usually what happens. You can't really prevent that. Too, I guess. We're smooth sailing, so we're gonna cruise all the way down. We're going all the way up as far as we can go north. For a little joyride, see what's going on up there. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed the little video. We'll catch you guys in the next one.